Oh shit. I didn't change the scene. Whatever. Keep it rolling. Which scene is it? There we go. Holy shit. Hello guys, welcome back to 999. You know, last time we solved the big puzzle to save the Akane in the past or something. You know, some time stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. We did it in like 30 to 40, not 40 minutes. We did it in like 30, 35 minutes. I did watch one person do it in like 10 minutes. And then I was like, oh, well, you know, it hurts, but it's good in our standards. At least we did it, dude. Like I said, I was losing hope last time, but we saw the light at the end of the tunnel. And now we're about to escape, or I think we did just escape from the door, which, you know, it wasn't an I, and I was racking my brain over, yo, is it a P, but they flipped it? Is it a B, and they rotated it? No, I just forgot about a lowercase q. To be fair, actually, I don't know. It's not like there's a lot of letters in this game, so it doesn't really matter. I was gonna say they use lowercase letters, but like I don't know. Whenever I think of a Q, I just think of the uppercase Q. Who uses Q? All right, it's an O. It's like the most underrated letter in the world. It's garbage. But yeah, this might be the finale. I assume it is. I mean, I'm definitely will push the video recording unless it's like over 2 hours long. Then I sleep. But we'll see. So what do I expect besides escaping with everyone? Probably minus Ace and maybe minus Santa. And I don't even think June is real. Or something. I'm not sure. We still have no idea about the Egyptian person, to be honest. I feel like we're gonna get an explanation, and it's gonna be like maybe the inspiration for Ace to set this up, though I don't really see how it would be. But yeah, basically we need to know about Alice. And I think that's all there is in the checkbook besides escaping. Hopefully with everyone again. You know, minus Ace. I think we're probably gonna trim Ace, but who knows how this will go. But yeah, let's continue on. Holy shit! Of course. Then we just have to put the right number into the red end. Yeah, we gotta pick up the pace. It's a lowercase q. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, don't have much time. Man, I sure hope they can trust me on this one, or we are all fucked. Alright, no time to explain, just go. You know, I'm just saying, a lowercase q when I was actually writing. I don't know who writes on paper anymore, haha, but like, you know, there's usually a little thing here, right? But on the computer it does look like that. It's a valid point. Everyone. Hurry, 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 hurry. Go. Are we jumping, or does it? I was gonna say, does that turn it off, or do we have to like jump out? Oh, okay. It did shut it down. Okay, great. Hey, why is there a door thing over the red? Has that always been there, or did that just like happen now? Oh, thank fucking Christ! No, not the time to be no time to be happy. Time to go. That It's a great point, but can't we just open it again? Or no? Come on, guys, move it. Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. Oh, we gotta find the dead, too. True. Isn't it, like, right next to the door? According to the story. And there goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. You still gotta find the dead. Yeah, it was right next to the door. Tension. Gone. Tense music over. We can relax now. Is this still Brit? I miss novel mode. We like barely played the adventure mode at all, so I'm not used to it. Even though it is kinda clean. Man, that guy can sure laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap, but... I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing. The line has been severed. The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother. I cried his name even though my voice was almost gone from screaming and leapt into his arms. Yay. Good ending. Good ending. I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt that warmth of another human body in what had seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever. But I couldn't. The moment I passed through the door, my bracelets had begun the countdown to death. I leapt away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hondo had dropped on the scanner panel. Oh, that would have sucked if she didn't bring all the bracelets with her. That was it. I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective who'd be called 7 in 9 years and Snake the blind boy were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open. Dude, Hondo's happy, bro. Experiment success, he's probably chilling. Aoi was right, it's time we get moving. The mention of Hondo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise and they nodded. We took off running up the spiral stairs to freedom. Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe the real air again. Huh? Is 7 talking? Ooh. It's like the same scene but with the different sprites.
そうよね。私たちは5人全員でレッドの認証を行った。
You answered your own question. I didn't do the math on Q. Because we didn't need to. They would explain it. I knew it.
意外だなヤシロ。お前ならとっくに気づいてると思ってたんだが。どうして？だって進数について教えてくれたのはお前じゃないか。進数？そうだ。
Hexadecimal.
数字は何と何だ？0と1ね。10進数だわ。0から9までだろ。じゃあ16進数だとどうなる？0から F までになるわ。9の次は A になってさらに BCDEF と続いていく。そうだな。つまり16進数の A は10進数の10を表していることになる。 B は11、 C は12、
Yes.
D は13。それが一体何だってんだ。だからそういうことだよ。これをずっと先まで続けていったらどうなる？ただし16進数ではなく27進数で考えてほしい。27進数？そうだ。だったら16になっても桁は上がらないから、そのまま順番に一つずつ数を増やしていけばいいってことになるわ。E は14、 F は15、 G は16、 H は17、
Yes.
I は18、 J は19。
You know, I don't even blame them. I wouldn't have thought it was a Q either, so this is all fine to me, honestly.
N は21、 M は22、 N は23、 O は24、 B は25。じゃあその次は
Q.
26ってことは、あの扉に書かれていたのは数字の9ではなくアルファベットの9だったってことか。
Dude, that's my sentiment. A fucking lowercase q. It's dirty,
そうい
dude.
うことだ。別の言い方をすると10進数の9ではなく27進数の9だったとも言えるけどな。
Time for more running. God, my thighs are killing me. I swear, any moment now, I'm gonna tear a muscle. I feel like every single cell in my body is dying for air. Damn, every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst. Maybe just a short rest. Dude, I totally forgot. You know, all this intense stuff. I totally forgot the ship sinking. Like, it just vaporized from my mind, you know. But yes, we are currently sinking. No, can't stop, don't have time. Come on, lades, there can't be many more of the steps left. Let's run, run, like a bullet down a rifled barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant, coiled dragon. Finally. It's a lot of stairs. Panting montage again? Twice in 10 minutes? That's my kind of dialogue. Who has the best pants? Watch the review to find out. Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together, you're almost there. I'm sorry, Clover. Sure, you look like a big heavy door, but you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open, and you're gonna open now. You tell him, Junpei. Oh. Outside? Outer deck? Maybe? I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Aoi's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. And not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to that huge detective, all 9 of us had been kidnapped. Yo, we don't have the submarine, do we have this little dingy thing? Just gotta look at the 9 kids. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's a nice, dude, it's a nice CG. On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed out across the ocean, and then it was gone. Aoi whispered. It was over. It was finally over. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue to the Nonary Game series. Roll credits. To what would happen in 9 years. Roll credits? For real? That would be the best cliffhanger ever, but no, there's no way. We didn't learn about the freaking mummy! Where's my lecture? Yes, finally, air. Yo. Gah. Damn, that sun is bright. I can barely see anything. Huh? I gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait. Yo. Yo. Plot twist? They weren't on a ship. They were in the Nevada building. Dun dun dun. Dude, that's actually really good. That's a great meme. But what about the submarine? What does that even mean then? Those freaking... Oh. It made... Oh my god. It made sense how they like blocked the flowing water too. I actually, maybe it doesn't. But I felt like, you know how they blocked the water in like the very beginning, and Snake like mentioned that. I mean, maybe they could have done it for the other boat, but it seemed kind of high tech. Yeah, we're in Nevada. It's a great meme. You know, it also explains how this whole thing would happen, since the first ship sank, I assume. There's so many questions that I feel like we're just not gonna get. Like, how did Ace even get this freaking... Get the freaking ship, dude? I thought it was bought by some European lord. And it probably cost way more. I mean, unless the tubby guy was just freaking loaded that much. Sure enough, that's a desert out there with mountains all around it. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Oh, that's super... Yeah, that's also super funny. Because, you know, the whole thing we just did with Akane. It's funny because we weren't on the ship. We were in the Nevada building transmitting. Or whatever. We were connected to her in the other building, which is, you know, what they did in the experiment. Dude. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Your bracelets. We're free. Right, our bracelets. I guess I've never really got a good look at the underside of one of these. Let's see what's inside you. Just a little electronic chip, like an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with. What? What about the guy that exploded? Figures. Dude, what? Heh. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. Why are you even assuming that, bro? You already know you have a freaking connection through the morphogenic fields. Is that so crazy? Hey, I think I got memed on when Britton told me I'm gonna get all my answers in the next segment. I feel like I'm literally gonna get no answers. Maybe I'm jumping the gun though. Okay, dude. Yeah. Oh boy. You know the temptation is in me just to play the next game, right? But I kind of like promised myself I would take at least a one game break. You're, dude. You already hit me with the Q thing, and now I bet you were laughing your ass off that all my questions would be answered in the next segment. I kind of love it though. You know, it's kind of crazy because like halfway through, or not halfway, like 3/4 of the game through, I was kind of like planning the review on my head, like even before the ending. Obviously, you leave space for the ending to change it, but like I didn't think my opinion would change so hard. I mean, I never thought it was a bad game, but like there's like so many things that change, and you gotta appreciate a lot of this stuff. Honestly, I think this like might be like the cliffhangers are actually golden in this game, in a way that it's like not unsatisfying at all. lots of questions. What is that, dude? It's not over, bro. Watch. There's gotta be a bit more post credits. You can't fool me. Aww. Switch it. It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at the town as the sun salutes us. Hey, I have a feeling my idea of June killing those rabbits was probably also just me misreading it. The situation. Who killed the rabbits then? That's the true answer I want. Who killed those rabbits? He was half serious, half joking. I thought about it for a minute first. Oh, dude. Dude, I wanted to look at the... Dude, I clicked forward because they were saying stuff past the sentence. Let's see, it looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing and growing. It's a great description, honestly. Junpei grinned and... Ow, 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 ow. You can't be... Do I keep... Dude, I'm just gonna let it roll. Keep my hand off the keyboard and wait a bit. We're driving. Hey, we have a car. Also, Santa and Ace are freaking gone. They're coming back in the next game, dude. Look at the Nevada desert go past. Is Ace the freaking weird robot thing? Hey, I know what the other characters kind of look like on the launcher. There's a freaking robot, dude. For an SUV, this thing has a pretty smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building. Key is in the ignition and then the gas tank. I just want, like, how's the flowing though? Dude, there's still one more. Okay, I'm being baited. I'm jumping the gun too much. We're not even in the last segment. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in and now here we are, streaming across the desert. Road trip. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back seat here. I still can't believe you let her drive. Clover. Oh boy.
死しそうになる。
うるせえ。好きででかくなったわけじゃねえんだよ。我慢しろい。
True.
セブンが運転すればいいじゃないか。
俺は警察官だ。法を犯すわけにはいかねえ。
国際免許持ってないんだってさ。
Okay, dude.
じゃあせめて助手席に。
却下よ。この席は死んでも譲らないの。それから四つ葉、アクセルも緩めなくていいからね。あの二人、サンタと紫を乗せた車はこの輪立ちの先を走ってるはず。
車が止められてたところのすぐ脇に若いタイヤ痕があったからな。
I still don't really understand what's like, is June real?
間違いない。
I don't
急
know.
がないと二人に追いつけなくなっちゃうわ。だから
了解。
Zoom it. Pedal to the metal, Clover. Oh shit. God damn, she doesn't have to drive so fast. Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. We're sure throwing up a lot of dust. It was a couple of hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. Kids, dude, those are the people that killed the rabbits. Freaking, dude, kids, man. The moment he saw what they were up to, Junpei ran up to them furious. Who does that, man? Then he jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could. The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy, sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swelling lumps. Dude. I honestly I'm honestly glad he only has those lumps, dude. If those people were about to set a cat on fire, he honestly might have just died, dude. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out. Oh man.
じゃあどうして？
逃げたくなかったんだ。全員ぶっ飛ばしてやらないと気が済まなかった。
子猫のことが許せなかったから。
それもあるけど、一学期の集大成
Yeah.
あいつらの仕業
The
だ。
bunny, dude, I feel so bad about dude, if that was an intentional bait of making you think that June murdered those bunnies, then I definitely took it. Because it felt, it didn't say, or Junpei didn't notice anything about it, but it just felt very relevant. Probably because at that point June was a freaking weirdo, at least the way my game's been going. It was pretty sketchy.
例のウサギたちのことだよ。
He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it into the wind.
小学校の名前聞かれたから答えたんだ。そしたらあのウサギたちみたいにして
Holy shit.
俺許せなくてさ。
I couldn't forgive him for that, so I... Demons, dude.
なあ、いくつかわからないことがあるんだが、聞いてもいいか？
Same? Of course they probably don't know any more than I do.
まずは一宮が本郷源太郎がノナリープロジェクトを企てた動機についてだ。
It's because of
誰
Alice.
か知ってるものは？
本人に直接聞けばいいだろうが。
Oh yeah, I guess I could.
トランクにいるんだろう、彼。
What? He's in the trunk? Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. Ah. His eyes just look empty, no emotion. He looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares about what happens to him anymore. Okay, Ace. What's up, dude? I thought he was riding with Santa.
今の話聞いてたか？
Dude, I'm sorry about... I feel like we're about to just get a freaking huge info dump, so I'm sorry about questioning your your comments now. You're probably you probably have a comment lined up. A nice counter punch. I would take it. I allow it. Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's let that tape off your mouth.
聞いてたの答えろ
You could at least look at me when you talk, man.
私はただ顔が見たかっただけだよ。人間の顔が。形成場にアクセスする能力が手に入ればそれが可能になる。そう思ったんだ。
I was kind of getting that vibe too. I was kind of wondering like, why does he keep referencing his disease? But maybe, yeah. I mean, obviously you're not gonna say you can forgive Ace, but like, imagine like, well, we don't know when he got the disease, or does it just start like that from birth? But it's probably like pretty horrible, pretty rough. So you know, you can't like truly. Unless you actually have the disease, it's very hard to like understand what he's feeling, I guess. You can imagine what he's feeling, but it's probably like much worse than what you're thinking, is what I'm trying to say. It's kind of like with any disease. You can like try to put yourself in their shoes, but like you can't truly get the feelings that they're feeling, right?
簡単に言えばそうだ。もっと哲学的な答えをお望みなら聞かせてやってもいいがね。
And he probably like he got the other people in on it for, because you know, even though it helps him, it also does the whole brain control stuff, some big monies, you know.
そもそも人間の意識とは何なのかとか。
Dude, you didn't ask him about the freaking mummy. I think that's enough out of you, pal. Time for the tape to go back on.
で2つ目は？
いくつかわからないことがある。そう言ってたの。
Yeah, I feel like the game's like not even close to being over now. I'm just getting that sense for then I go to Santa and Santa at least. And then there's gonna be like a huge conversation, and this video's gonna be pretty long. That's the vibe, you know? I'm reading the narrative.
いや次の質問はお前らには関係のないことなんだ。セブン、お前に聞きたい。
Yeah. Dude, take off the tape off of Ace's mouth.
あれって結局何だったんだ？
I guess it would make sense Alice wouldn't be here. Because she's supposed to be on the ship, right?
何って言われてもな。9年前、
Oh my god.
俺はギガントを脱出してからも本郷の悪事について独自に捜査を進めていた。で、いろいろと調べていく間に自然とギガントの歴史についても詳しくなっていき、その中でゴルダイン教のことや
Okay.
イスのことについて知ったんだ。
Hit me with that.
答えになってない。俺が知りたいのは常温でも溶けない体を持った少女なんてものが実在するのかどうかだ。
Yes. Release the tape. Sounds like Honda has something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
なんだ？
アリスなんてものは存在しない。
Oh.
今から9年前、私はボトムデッキの書庫の奥でアリスの棺を見つけた。しかし中に収められていたのはただの植物の根だけだったんだ。
Plant.
調べてみると
Dude!
それはナスカの植物マンドラゴラの
That's
足であることが分かった。
I was about to say, that's a mandrake. Isn't that sick? That's a big find. I mean, mandragoras aren't a real plant, is it?
さらに抽出した成分からはアルカロイドの一種。
Oh, and it was for his drug. There you go.
それを元にして私は麻酔
Dude.
薬マンドレインの開発に成功したのだ。
Yeah. I
そ
see.
の後、我が社の業績は目覚ましく発展し、
Shit, this is not going forever. Junpei, you know, I love you, but keep his tape off. I'm interested. Tape's going back on, Hondo. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride. I mean, if... okay, I'll save it. Let's pump the story a bit, because I feel like there is actually quite a bit more.
何ですかそれ。
Just how it's doing right now.
そういう人形の純平くんだ。
Smooth. Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn, small enough to fit in his palm.
俊平君。
It's a For You doll.
人形って。
I don't know what that is.
ああ、店員のお姉さんが言ってたんだ。これはこういう人形ですってさ。
もしかしてブードゥー人形と間違えてません？
Lol. It's pretty funny.
見た目からするとブードゥー人形で間違いないと思いますよ。ところでブードゥー人形が何に使われるかは知ってますよ。
じゃあこいつを純平くんって呼ぶのはやめた方がいいかもしれないな。
それよりもどうしたんですか？いきなり。
その6月になったら俺たちあんまり会えなくなっちゃ
After
う
June, dude.
住んでるところの学区違うしさ。
It's kind of funny. Dude, what if that means I then can't really say much, but like what if that means after this incident, you know, when she's June, they won't be able to see each other after. Dude, double meaning? Question mark? Question mark? Exclamation mark? Different schools
そ
and
れでそのなんていうか。
わかりました。それじゃあこの人形ジューンって呼ぶのは
or you know, maybe I was being a bit weird about it, but
わかった。
but they did wrap up the June thing into this.
だからこれやる。
その言い方なんだかどこかの部族の棟梁みたい。
That's actually kind of funny too. Just how he's stuttering.
そう。俺同僚これ部族に伝わる。伝
Ah, I hate myself. Me skip funny lines.
だからこれお前にやる。俺の代わりだと思え。そうすれば俺たち
But you can't even
ずっ
read it.
と一緒。
俊平君。
何か困った時これ握りしめて祈れ。俺いつでもどこでも駆けつける。だから
It works.
持っていけ。
You know? The synchronization of the game. You know, I'm talking about that in my review. It's probably the biggest problem of the game, honestly. Is some of the technical aspects. But it really doesn't bother me right now. Especially right now, because I'm freaking pumped up. Because I'm expecting something. I'm expecting, like, they bait you with the cliffhanger, and then they're gonna give you, like, something big, and then bait you with another cliffhanger. That's my prediction. Because this is the cliffhanger game. Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell onto June's tiny yarn body.
俊平君のこと忘れないから。絶対に忘れないから。
Junpei looked straight into my eyes and just said 5 words. Hey, like his bracelet.
俺もだ。
Hey, you, like, kind of forgot about her, but not really. You remembered her, though. The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. The last golden rays of the sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat bathed in the warm light of the evening, just as the two of us leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one the lights of the town began to flicker on. There's still one thing I don't get. And I'm still wonky about the Alice thing. Especially since, I don't know. Like, I feel like Santa's the one who did a lot of the Alice stuff too. Or added it to the thing. So there has to be more than just, than whatever. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. Dude! June is the freaking voodoo doll! And Akane imprinted her spirit. Or, I don't know. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic. But she's still alive now as June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the Morphic field set and saved her 9 years ago? Now, I kind of assumed that'd be like in a different universe, but I guess we'll see soon. Alright, let's say that made some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake made sense, he's blind. True. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven, he had like a freaking brain seizure. Remember? When he tried to remember more? He said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or that? Or wait. Maybe that's not it at all. Or maybe not. There is one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? Ooh, you look satisfied. No. No way. You couldn't. What? Is 7 0? Question mark? That doesn't make sense. I'm memeing, but like, I don't get it. Also, what am I looking at? Lights? It's the mummy! It's Alice, I think. Game over. Cliffhanger. Credits. Roll, 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 roll. That'd be hilarious. The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. That's actually credit worthy. Dude, I wouldn't blame them. That's such a good credit roller. Yeah, I knew it. I called it. Good memes. We got like more, but at the same time it doesn't answer much. Besides maybe the idea that Ace's whole experiment didn't have anything to do with Alice at all. Also nice ending screen. Okay, dude. Oh, I'd love to save. We should get everything, right? Yeah. Huh. Bro, I don't understand, God damn. So it wasn't a big info dump. It was more dialogue, but we don't know what happened to Santa. We don't know what happened to June. I don't even know if she's real. Honestly, voodoo theory. Question mark? Santa made a freaking clone? Question mark? I don't know what Junpei was like thinking about 7 either. Like I was joking about the 0 thing, but like I don't know. I mean, he lost his memory, which means they probably did something to him, and they could have altered his memory even more, but it couldn't be that much of an alter because Snake remembered everything, right? And it was like matching before the burnt corpse thing. Huh. Nope. Send me back to main menu. I kind of just wanted to go to main menu. Okay. Well, I guess I can stand by my statement and say that, hey, how do I get to main menu? Maybe if I save. I stand by my statement that, I didn't learn shit. You actually don't really learn anything at all besides how Ace made his Soparil, which I was kind of like, because it's been a while, but I do remember saying that he probably made it, because he made it 6 years ago. So he probably made it from results of the experiment, but then I kind of like stopped thinking about that when you learn more about the experiment. So no idea of that. I was just seeing if there's any extras, but there's not. Oh boy, what an ending, guys! What an ending. So, but why would Alice even be in the desert, dude? How does that make sense? Unless she was, no, I don't know. Like I said, we're gonna have a review next week. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy, dude. You know, I don't know how everyone else would react to this, but like I said, I expected the second cliffhanger. That he's really good at writing cliffhangers in a good way. Also, just a heads up, the next part of this series won't be right away, like I said. But honestly, like, first of all, I didn't actually know this was like an actual series for a bit until I kind of like looked up a little bit more. I thought it was just like games in the same universe but not connecting, but apparently it's like actually connected, I think. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. I didn't really look too much into it. I just someone told me IRL that it's more connected. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Honestly, like I was ready when I made like the update I did at the beginning of February. I was ready to like say, you know, I plan on playing the next game in the future, but you know, it might be a while since I liked this game a lot, but I wasn't like super hyped to like get right back into it. Like, but like honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if after I finish my next playthrough, starting the next game, like I might do that. We'll see. We'll talk about it more in the review, but also more in the March update. But yeah, for now, this is gonna be the finale of 999. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this journey. I really liked it. I liked it from the beginning, and I loved like I guess the true route, if you want to call it that. I love the puzzles. I love the escapes. Also in the review, we'll probably go over our favorite characters, our favorite escapes. So then check that out. And you know, maybe we'll have a little segment about some ideas / theories for some of the answers or some of the questions we just did not get any answers to. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And again, if you really enjoyed this, and you're like Aid and I can't wait until you play the next series, then all I can say is make sure you hit the subscribe button, because I definitely plan on playing the next one, at least eventually. I was always planning on playing it, but it's definitely like bumped up in the priority a bit more. But there's like, it's kind of weird because this is all part of the second series, like because you know I've been maining Higurashi for like a year and a half, but because of that I have like a bunch of games I want to do for the second series. So we'll see. There's also the bonus series I like to do. So maybe we can like even do something with that. But again, I'm rambling. I just, you know, it's a when you end in a cliffhanger, it makes you just want to talk. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. Again, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed your time. Again, if you're interested in the review, it should be next Tuesday, the normal time when I upload 999. And yeah, hopefully you had fun, and maybe I'll see you in the future for more whatever nonary games. Is that what this series is called? And you know, check out the channel. Maybe you might find something else you like. We play a wide variety of games, from visual novels to some puzzle games. Yeah. Oh, and I guess like, if you're like, Aiden, what are you playing next? I don't actually remember the name, but I already said I would play it, and I kind of Do you want to play it? I was like kind of hyped up for it, but then, you know, we hit the true route. Again, not that that was a problem. Totio something. It's like a horror adventure game, anime style. Apparently it's not it's called Totio Dark. If that game interests you, then that will be replacing 999 from after next Tuesday. But yeah, anyways, that's all for me. Bye for now.